Just bought a black Ferrari, house in the hills.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing DIY face masks. And so obviously I'm not creative enough to come up with these ways of making face masks, but I'm going to try to be a little bit creative by using different fabrics and trying out a new fabric for making a DIY face mask. So I have some scarves, which I think are interesting because this is like a soft fabric, though it's kind of thin, so I feel like I have to like layer it. And also, I haven't tried any of these masks. This was the most disappointing thing ever. It's super thick. I have 2 sheets of this. It looked like a roll on Etsy, and it cost almost $20. It was $17.50 for these 2 pieces of like paper. Biggest waste ever. And then I have like pieces of like clothing, like just cut out pieces of clothing. And basically all of these I'm going to make in a different way because of the way they're kind of designed. So let's get on to the video. So a few other things that I have are these like elastic bands that are meant for sewing, but you know, now they're being used for making the face mask so that they would be comfortable around your ear. Because I tried to make one of these scarves things with a regular like hair tie, and it was so thick that it would like bend my ear all the way over and it would make my ear red, and that was just uncomfortable. And then also with these bands, when I pulled them, they like got smaller. I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but it was really annoying. So I decided to order these just so that they would be comfortable. And also, if you didn't watch my last video, I said that all these masks that I'm going to be making are going to be donated. So, just letting you guys know. It's not only just for fun and for like showing ways of making DIY masks. It's also just for a good cause. And I was already planning to make these, but since now I have a YouTube channel, I'm now going to film it. I think I'm going to start with these scarves, and this one I already opened because, as I said, I tried to make something with this, but didn't work out, so it's gonna go to the trash. Okay, you guys can see this. So I don't have a roller. You can see how unprepared I am. So I decided I'm gonna make this thin. I'm only gonna make it 1 layer because I don't think it's gonna fold the way I want it to if I do 2 layers. Okay, so we have our fabric. We fold both sides. Then now we tie it up. And I already tied up my little band that's going to be used. Where's the other one? It's going to be used on each side, and you kind of tie it up a third. Tie it up by like a third of the fabric. Boom. And boom. Okay, and now you got these like little folds and inside. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but you're supposed to have these little folds, and you're gonna tuck your outside part, the loose end, into the folds. So that one's tucked and that one's tucked. We're gonna now hot glue it and see how it goes. Because I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna keep trying until I get this right, even if my camera dies. Which, by the way, I got a new camera. It's gonna burn. So you have to like glue it until there's like no hole left. Like your thing that you just put inside shouldn't have a place to escape. Like, you know, glue it to the fabric. Do what you gotta do. You just can't have that part that you just tucked in come out. And please do not hate, because as I said, oh my god, I thought that was gonna follow me. I'm trying. Doesn't mean I'm actually good at it, because I never said I'm an amazing DIY-er. I used to be when I was younger, believe it or not, but let's see. Let's see if this works first of all. Because okay. That. What do we call this? I think it's not that bad. I just need to make it thicker. And the size I cut for the Vans seem okay. It's pretty comfortable, believe it or not. I just have to work on the seam, like make it look more nice on the inside. Okay, so after looking in the mirror, I realized that this part's a little too loose, so I'm gonna work on that while making it look nicer. Okay, right now I was just making that one part less loose, because I don't want it to be as loose as it is, though I'm happy of how thick it is. So it looks pretty good. I guess it looks okay. From the outside it doesn't look bad, it looks pretty normal. But we're gonna wait for this to dry. So the next thing that I'm going to be doing is another way of making a mask, which I'm going to be using for the clothes, and that one I think will work. Looking for, materials to make face masks, because I was thinking of this video plus the volunteering, and I couldn't find anything, and the only thing I could find, because I looked at Joann, I looked at Michaels, and then I went to CVS, because I had to get some stuff, and while I was there, I was still looking for fabrics, yes. And then I realized, wow, they actually got some type of fabric, unlike every other craft store, surprisingly. We're going to move that to the side. So these are two fabrics, I'm just layering them. First, we want to glue these two pieces together, because you want it to be one whole thing. So we're just going to be gluing. So now, should be your final product. Everything should be stuck together, basically. This is, if you don't know, this is the length that I'm at right now, and this is our width, these sides. So we are gonna, hopefully you guys can see this, we are going to fold it in a bit, like that. We're going to fold it in a bit, like that. So with this next part, you have to be careful, because you don't want to glue it down all the way. You want to have a little gap here on the sides. So that's just something you have to think about. So now this is how your thing should look. And you should have here on the sides a little hole, like a little gap or a little hole. So if you don't have elastic bands, you could just use regular hair ties, or at least for this one you can use a regular hair tie. For this one you actually do need the elastic bands. I ordered these, and I ordered them from Etsy because I realized that no other place were really selling them, and I found that weird because I looked at Joann's, Michael's, I looked everywhere. Okay, sorry, so I had minor difficulties finding these. So what you want to do is put it through your hole. So now that we got it to the other side, we are going to tie it, and obviously I'm not going to be sending things that I've tried on for donating. That's just not right. These are just testing products, and if I think that they work, I will make a lot of them. I thought this was too big, but actually it's pretty good size. Even though you can see some of my cheek, even though it looks weird when you first, look at it, and it's kind of tall and stuff, I like it. I think I'm gonna make more of these with the scarves. So this is our mask that we've been waiting. So I just looked in the mirror. This looks a little bit too big on my face, but you know what? It does its purpose, and that's what matters. So here is our clothing fabric. And this one I'm going to use I'm going to do the same thing that I did for this one. Though also, forgot to mention, not only do I have black elastic bands, I have white ones. We are going to hot glue the outside edges. Kind of. Okay, see, this might we want to make it. I don't want to make it super long, because obviously you don't want it to be super long. Okay, let's see. Yay, we did it again. This is huge. Definitely protect you. Okay, so I finished that, and I'm so disappointed. I don't know how, but these fabrics got tears in them, and they're just ripping. and I haven't even touched them yet. But I think I can still do the mask like way of making it the way I wanted to, because this already has like, it's folded, so it's only meant for one mask. And the thing we're going to be doing is a different way of making a mask. We'll be doing a different way of making a mask, though it should still, you know, be pretty good. So, because this is already put into 3, I would just recommend anyone to fold this into 3. And then what we're going to do is we're going to pinch it. So, we're going to pinch it over 1 and pinch it over 2. So at the end, your mask should look something like this. So it should have like 3 things. By the way, these are all inspired by Laura DIY. Like, all 3 of these face masks are made from her. I'm just doing it with different fabrics to show that basically you can make a mask out of any fabric that you can. Like, it's literally, when they say DIY masks, these are DIY masks. Like, what you have, that's what you're going to use. We're going to be doing the same thing that we did for the other one with the folding over so that we can have our elastic bands. This is just horrible material. Okay, so it's been a few minutes. We're gonna see if this mask turned out the way we wanted it to. And based on how like the material is, it does not seem like it. It's just so tight around your, it's just, it's uncomfortable. It's horrible. This material is the worst thing for masks. Like, not only does this mask look horrible, it feels horrible, and it looks like someone just stacked like pads on my face. Like, this material is horrible. Hey guys, I'm back. So it's been about 24 hours or something since I last filmed, and I said I was going to continue making more masks. I am not fully done. Like, I still have a lot of fabric, though I'm planning to make the rest of the masks probably next week. Like, during the week I probably will be making more masks, donating more masks, but for now I'm glad and proud to say that I have 20 masks that are going to be donated. So this is the end of the video. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe to my channel. Okay, bye guys!